to get it going.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth.
Standing in, Mike Piazza. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center. Hicks is under it. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
The Rays, the right fielder, Tony.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff two-base hit. Now in the box, Cal Ripken. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In the dirt here. One pitch on its way, and a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is in there. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. Two men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a one-run game with a base hit here. 0-1 the count. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
3-1. Gwynn on third. Ripken at second with one away. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Alomar has it. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. And their runners at the corners now. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Kevin Millette. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. And that is just a hair out of reach, a base hit. Now to the plate, Ron Guidry. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runner goes for second. Behind 0-2 now. Ramirez stands at first with one out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gwynn is there. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Ty Cobb. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon. And this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to fight.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. At the plate, Evan Longoria. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cobb waits on it. 1 out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Piazza goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Into right field. That's a base hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ken Griffey Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Hicks going back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Vladimir Guerrero.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hit sharply on the ground. And Vlad is aboard. It's a base hit. Striding in, Adrian Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Bichette calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Mike Piazza. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Runners going. Liner toward right center. And nobody home. A perfect hit and run knock. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Millette. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A ball and a strike. Still only one out in the inning. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Bichette moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Now a long throw to third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Wainwright comes set. Here's the first pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Alomar takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
The 2-2. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Ty Cobb. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in, Roberto Alomar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Bichette gathers it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So coming to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Harper. And that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He drew a walk his first time up.
No outfielder. Right.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat,
Now
Bichette. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Cobb moves over. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Joey Votto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball.
Guerrero.
Swinging a soft liner. And he'll just make it to the bag a step or 2 ahead, and there's the first down.
Now batting.
In